A skyline there of lower Manhattan on a gorgeous day for baseball at Citi Field. It's the Cardinals and the Mets. Next. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, no question, this is a pitcher's park. You can see a pretty low-scoring affair last night. Hard to generate a lot of offense here, especially in the evening. So we could be in for more of the same here in this one.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season, an even 300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Here it comes, 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Lagares is right there, 1 down. So Harvey able to pick up the first out here, and with that, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, after that last pitch at 97, he decides to take a little bit off, all the way down to 96. How's that for changing speeds?
Nate Walker will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. You see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Duda is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Cardinals 0, Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS, and it's on the show. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Over for a look here is Holiday, but this is well back into the stands, a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Ruben Tejada will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Low for ball one. And that misses, so that'll put Tejada in the driver's seat, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Three and 0 now. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. One out, nobody on. That's in there, 3-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Pitch on the way. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now you can tell already, he brought the good fastball. That's back-to-back strikeouts here in the first, and he's looking sharp early on.
David Wright will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Michael Lee leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch to him. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Here we go!
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he'll get in there safely.
Pretty lazy out there in center field. He just doesn't watch the ball into his glove, so that'll go as a single and an error.
Number 5 will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category.
Shut him down!
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And since we were referring to the NL RBI leaders a moment ago, there they are on your screen. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Yadier Molina will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Watch for a minute.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Matt Adams will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Tejada for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
John Jay will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to Wright. There to take this one, but no, he can't hang on. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. And he is in there.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Darryl Kyle will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. So this is a big-time chance.
You got nothing, St. Louis.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing. Curtis Granderson will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Three and 0 now. Waiting on deck is Ike Davis. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Ike Davis will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And he takes ball 1. Davis, the subject of seemingly endless trade rumors in the offseason, but he's back with the Mets after having a rough go of it last year. Wound up spending a few weeks in AAA and finished at just 205 with 9 home runs after hitting 32 the year before. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Check on Granderson, now the pitch, and he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Lucas Duda will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Lined hard to center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Let's go.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
That misses. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Duda will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will try it again. He flew out his first time. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Lagares will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Juan Lagares makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Juan Lagares.
Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on, Juan. Here we go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Let's go, Matt.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting 8, catcher, Taylor T. Garvin.
Taylor Teagarden will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Don't chase anything bad.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Matt Harvey will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and Molina will stay with this one for route number 2.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Daniel Murphy will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Two and 0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
Hey, he's gonna throw a strike.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Ruben Tejada will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
Come on, Matt.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Cardinals, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Granderson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one.
Now batting, number 5.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Go, Matt.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And some trouble now in right field. He's around first on his way to second now. Throwing to second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Watch for a minute.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
He's leading towards second.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runners on the move for second. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. but this will get foul. 2-1. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. You really got to read them the riot act.
John Jay will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one too.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. David Wright will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First offering on the way. Swinging a liner back through the box. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Ike Davis will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And whether you wanted to or not, when the 2 guys in front of you make first pitch outs, you have to be taken.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Darryl Kyle will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Got him.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
So the leadoff man is gone here, and that'll bring up the former batting champ, Matt Holliday. Here's Holliday with a drive. This is to deep left field. Granderson going back, still going in. That ball is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Third baseman, number 13.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Nate Walker will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 2-0 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now here's the pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over near second. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. One for the Redbirds here, and it comes on this Matt Holliday home run. Middle of the night at Citi Field. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Lucas Duda will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Juan Lagares will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball in the air for Holiday and left. And he's got it for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Taylor Teagarden will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Don't whip it.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Kyle Farnsworth will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Kyle Farnsworth.
Michael Lee will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Michael Lee.
Fouled back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Number 5 will step in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 thus far. And a ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Now the 3-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more. And that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
Come on now, let's go.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Duda is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. Kirk Neuenhuis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Ruben Tejada will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Dylan G is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Dylan G.
Matt Adams will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Matt Adams.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Three and 0 now.
And a insane, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Go get him now!
Here it is, the 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. But things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
John Jay will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Come on.
Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Darryl Kyle will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And with the no-hitter still within the realm of possibility, what kind of effort will we see here?
I'm saying not very much.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
And not only has he been dominant on the mound, he's now out hitting the opposition as well. It's tough to do much better than that.
Matt Holliday will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but Anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. David Wright will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Third baseman, David Wright.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is taken in by Holiday. One away now.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the seventh inning.
Curtis Granderson will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the seventh, so the no-hit bid will end right here. Ike Davis will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Now, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Here's a ball chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Let's go, man.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And Granderson runs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Nate Walker will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit for Wright. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Lucas Duda will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And this is fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Juan Lagares will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And that misses, ball 1. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off, 2-2 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
All right, let's go.
The 2-2 coming. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Taylor Teagarden will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Come on, man.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Grounded, foul. And And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Eric Young Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets strand one. Still down 3-0. Carlos Torres will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 5 will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Second baseman, number 5.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Murphy is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Matt Adams will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. First pitch to him. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One-two offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Daniel Murphy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, Daniel.
Come on,
Murphy.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And they finally break through for their second hit of the ball game here. But anytime that second hit comes in the 9th inning, you know your offense is in big trouble.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Too low, 1-0.
Come on, man. Let's go. There we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tejada waits for the 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
It's 1 and 2. Come on.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
David Wright will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now, 0-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but Once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 15, Paul. Now playing first base and batting in the 9th spot, number 3, Mark Ellis.
Ike Davis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-0. Good night from Flushing.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.